Welcome to World News Channel 1900s. Today we will be heading over to Western Europe where we will be discussing the recent events that have just taken place.
Let's head on over to Sarajevo where we will be discussing the recent events that have just taken place. Let's head out where we will visit Archduke Ferdinand of Austria.
Sure.
It's a beautiful day to have a tour out here in Sarajevo, which is what Archduke Ferdinand and his wife are doing. Recently, there has been a bombing at his car, but it's okay. He wasn't hurt. But sadly, one of the officers behind him was hurt. Oh my gosh, I'm just being informed that Archduke Ferdinand has been assassinated by Serbian nationalists. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen now? Well, I guess a world war is on the rise.
As we wait for more information, let's take a quick commercial break. Are you tired of the same old warfare?
Yes.
Try the new and improved trench warfare.
As you can see, we have many new technologies to help us out with this new type of fighting, such as mustard gas and automatic weapons.
Trench warfare is a type of warfare using occupied fighting lines consisting of trenches and often results in a stalemate. Contact us now for more information. Now, after that commercial break, let's head over to an interview with Willem II.
Hi, I'm here with Kaiser Wilhelm II. What is your rationale for the Schlieffen Plan, and how did you come up with it?
My reasoning behind it was I was trying to avoid a two-front war by invading France first because they were better tactically.
And was this plan successful?
Unfortunately, no, because Belgium slowed our advances and then Britain entered the war. France and Britain joined forces at the Battle of Marne, also known as the Taxi Cab Battle, and stopped our advances.
Thanks for the interview. Let's head on back to the station.
Some of the changes from 1900 to the present is the Industrial Revolution and imperialism. The Industrial Revolution enhanced the economic power of Western states with the increase of technology. Imperialism is the policy of colonization from powerful nations. Some of the continuities is nationalism, which is the idea of having patriotic pride in your country.
Let's head over to Normandy, France, where we are getting an inside look of what is happening at D-Day.
We are reporting live from the beaches of Normandy, France, where the Battle of D-Day has just broken out. Looks like the Allies have successfully established a Western Front, which has led them to their victory over Germany. Talk about a major turning point. This mission was led by General Eisenhower.
Let's head back to the newsroom where we are getting an interview with Germany's leader, Hitler.
We are here today with Hitler. Tell me, Hitler, what do you think allowed for you to come to such great power?
Well, I think that the Great Depression greatly weakened my nation, creating the perfect conditions for me to rise as a totalitarian ruler.
We are all curious to know why you hate the Jews so much.
I believe that the Jews were responsible for sending Germany into World War I, and that I believe that they contaminate our population.
What methods did you use for killing the Jews?
We used concentration camps and gas tanks.
After that heated interview, let's take a quick commercial break.
Are you tired of the same techniques in killing your enemies? Do you need a change? Are you tired of the simple rock or stone throwing? Well, do we have the solution for you? Our solution is quite simply the machine guns. Machine guns inflicted a significant amount of casualties on both war fronts in World War I. Men who went over the top in trenches stood little chance when the enemy opened up their machine guns. They were one of the main killers in the war and accounted for many of thousands of deaths. Machine guns could shoot hundreds of rounds of ammunition a minute, and the standard military tactic of World War I was the infantry charge. Casualties were huge. Many soldiers barely got out of their trenches before they were cut down. Use of this machine is very serious and should be taken so. Use of this can lead to severe injuries and possible deaths. Do not use this machine without proper training and permission from your commander. Please contact us if you have any questions.
After World War II, Germany was divided into 4 parts. This was decided at the Yalta Conference. This area was controlled by the Soviet Union. This was controlled by the French, the British, and the Americans.
With the split of communism, the East became the communistic side, separating them from the West with the Berlin Wall. But in 1989, the Berlin Wall was finally torn down, symbolizing the end of communism.
Now back to the studio, where we will be discussing the similarities and differences between Russia and Western Europe.
Both of these countries were involved in world wars, and France, Great Britain, and Russia had similar views during the wars, and they were allies.
A difference is that Russia was communist, while Western Europe was anti-communist. Russia was late to industrialize, while Western Europe was the first to industrialize.